So if y'all start growth and reading back at it with another lesson. Before I start this lesson, I would like to always send out my positive intentions onto the gods, onto the human beings, and most importantly onto the ancestors. Because without the ancestors, none of this would be possible for giving out all this information. The ancestors worked through us all, and I am entirely grateful. So I would like to send out the positive intentions onto the ancestors for working through me, for me to walk more in my divinity and teach you to remember who you are and where you come from. I would also like to send out the deepest of cosmic love onto the planet as a whole, because we know we are connected to the planet. Peace to the gods and the goddesses that may be vibrating at a lower state of intention, because we know there's no such thing as a low vibration or a high vibration being two separate energies. It's only one energy. It all determines on your intent and how you use your energy. Uh, and if you are lost right now, there's nothing wrong with you. You're not bad. You're not dumb. You're not unintelligent or uneducated. You just haven't came to the truth of who you are, and you just have not discovered that real knowledge because you have been told so much unaccurate knowledge. You don't know what real knowledge is, and real knowledge is you. So uh, I would like to send the deepest cosmic love and positive energy on to you and tell you I say, and tell the planet, most importantly, uh, and the ancestors once again, and the human beings, uh, tell them I say. Send the deepest cosmic love and positive energy on to them. Tonight, tonight I'm gonna just be talking a little bit about the power of the man. Right now, as us men, right, as the masculine energy, we are very different beings in the way we act in society. Us men, we want power. Us men, we want power, and we desperately try to go out and find power because of who we are as men. Where we have a penis, we are more stronger. We are very powerful beings, right? But we tend to look for power in physical ways, right? Because you got to understand the difference between the physical power and the power of who you are as a god. The physical power is the power that you possess in the physical. The power as a god is the power in being able to destroy anything that's powerless. Right? So if we speak on the essence of physical power, let's speak on the essence of physical power. Physical power is what? Having the power of having all the money, having all the jewelry, having all the clothes, and having all the women. That's the power that you gain in the physical, right? But us as men, if we look deeper into that, we understand that there's no power in that because there was nothing that had power to it. Because okay, if you have the power of having a lot of money, well, we know that money does not do anything. Money is not gonna take you take you to the cosmos. Money is just here in the physical. So you having all of this money, it's not bringing you any power because you got to break down the whole essence of money or what money really do. They tell you that money is power, but it's not. Power is greed. Money is just greed. Money is just a manifestation of your ego. Money allows you to act out what your ego is telling you. So if you are a man that think you have all of this power just because you have money, that's just your ego. Right? And then the things that this money allows you to pay for is something that's not even worth owning. Right? Because okay, you got all this money and then you got females on you, right? Females on your dick and shit, right? But a lot of these women don't even fucking like you. They only like you or are even interested in you. See, that's the thing. They are just interested in you because of what the fuck you have. But if you never had that, they would never fuck with you in the first place. Right around. They would never fuck with you in the first place. But just because of what you have, they're interested in you. They want to talk to you. They wanna have something to do with your ass just because of what you got. Right? Okay, so and this is where you start to gain the whole mindset of, oh, I have power because I can make somebody like me just because of what I have. Right. But that's not power though. Okay, somebody likes you, but it's only because of what you have though. That's no power though. Because if you don't have that, then you are powerless. But you still are powerful. You just don't know what power you have. All right? You still are powerful as a man. You just don't know the power you have. See, and that's like I said, when we get into the state of physical power does not allow you to understand the real power you have. Okay, I got the money. Like I said, okay, I got nice clothes. Okay, or okay, I got the fame. People know me. Right, but that's still not power. Okay, because if people know you, then that means that you are accountable for teaching your people why there is to know you. Or why they should know who you are or mention you. Right. But you got motherfuckers out here that got people that know them, but they don't teach them nothing. They just know them. Oh, know them for being in the physical. Being a physical enforcer. But they haven't taught them anything cosmically about themselves. See, that's the thing. That's the thing where a lot of men get a lot of shit fucked up at. When it comes to the physical power and the real power of a god, the real power that you was created with. Remember who you are as a man. You are the provider, the protector, and the leader, and the teacher. That's who you are. That's why I told you you are as above. That's why fire goes up in flames. You are the fire. So you are as above. So all the power is in you. You just have to know what power you have. The physical power, the power stuck in the physical, that's not your real power. That's a lower density of power. Because you have to also understand that this physical realm that we have been in for so very long, they have told us men, taught us men, most importantly, had taught us that power is what I just explained. Having women, having the money, having the cars, right? And also being able to force your will over other men, nigga come at me wrong, nigga, I'm gonna go upside your shit. You know that like that's the power, but that's not power. Right? So society has programmed our minds into being like that, into thinking that way. All right, so I need some money. I need a lot of money. I need to look nice. I need to look a certain way. Then I got that power, right? But if I don't have that, then I'm shit. I'm nothing, right? That be your mindset. That be your mindset as a man. Now we know the goddesses. We know that they are the first creators, right? So they make it our oppressors. Our oppressors, they make it their job to lower the whole density of the females. Most importantly, because they know that they are the first creators, but they lower ours to the worst capacity because they made us forget the power. They made us forget who we are as a whole, as the teachers, as the providers, and as the protectors. All right. They made us forget every essence of who we are and what we are supposed to be doing. Cause like I said, like this, just because you got the money, just because you have the money and just because you have the money and all the materialistic stuff, does not necessarily mean that you are in your right state of alignment as a man. That does not mean that. Sorry to tell you, but it doesn't mean that. It's levels. It's levels to this. Levels. A lot of levels. Because you can have all the money in the world, all the fame in the world, all the physical power that you want, but still don't know shit about yourself and where you come from and why you are the way you are. That's why I said knowledge is not intelligence. It's not anything that's spiritual to who you are. It's nothing cosmic about it. Nothing cosmic. So you as a man, you just pride yourself on the money, the money, the money, the money, the money, but it's not bringing you closer to anything that you are cosmically. It's just keeping you here in the physical. So as a man, you have to understand the power in you, that real power. You have to understand your power. What power do you have? Why am I the way I am? Why am I the one that's supposed to protect a woman if another man is disrespecting my woman? Why am I the one that is the that's the provider? Why am I the one that is supposed to lead and why is the woman always looking for me to fix something in a relationship? Why is that? Right. You have to ask yourself that. All right. Don't go to any religious sources. Go to you. Why is the man the power? Why is the man the way he is? You gotta try to ask yourself that. If you think in the sense us as little boys, what do? We look to our father to be our teachers, right? The woman, the woman, the woman is the giver of life. So the man, us, we are the ones that's supposed to teach what the woman has gave to us. And as the man, we are supposed to give that back to our children's children. So they can teach to their children, so it could be passed on. So if I am your father, if I'm your father, and I do not teach you anything about who you are and how you were made and how I was made, then what am I as a man? I have no power. And I don't remember my power because I'm not teaching you the power that you have. as specifically as black men, you have a lot of black men out here that grew up without having a father figure. A lot of us, didn't have a father around or had a father around, but he still didn't teach shit because your father didn't understand his power. He didn't understand who he was as a man and what he was here to do as a man. Right. So in a lot of senses, the reason why a lot of men grow up not knowing their power as a man because they wasn't taught it in their home. How am I gonna know who I am as a man and how to behave as a man if I wasn't taught how to be a man? Right? You get other people where you can't make excuses about why your father didn't teach you. Yeah, I get that as well. But the father, like I just explained, the father is the teacher. He's the one that's supposed to teach the child the whole, excuse me. The father is the one that he is the one that's supposed to teach the son all phases and essence of life. That's what the father is for. If I'm your father and I'm not teaching you that, then I am then I am powerless. I am powerless because I don't understand my power. You become powerful once you understand your power. Once you don't when you don't understand your power, you are powerless. Right? We all we 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 see men out here that are very ignorant, very arrogant, very egotistic because of who they are as a man, and we always think to judge them because of the way they act, but we don't never think to be like, well, maybe they wasn't taught, right? You know, maybe they don't have the knowledge that they need, right? We don't ever think that. We don't never stop to think what people are being taught, right? Because like I said, the father is the teacher. So even a lot of us, even as kids, we could tell who our father was as a person as a kid. All right, I was very aware, so I could tell who certain people was even when I was a kid. I could tell if you a motherfucker that's just on some bullshit, or I could tell if you are a person that's real, right? So even as a little boy, right? Even as a little boy, if you see that your father is really not a man of knowledge and protection and providing, even if you see he is not about that, you still gonna look to him because you know that he is the teacher. You still gonna look to him. You still gonna respect him enough to look at him to lead you. You're still gonna do that because, like I said, you know that he is the one that's supposed to teach you, right? But the more you look to him, and the less he is teaching you, the more your mind is going to start to grow this type of mindset to where you like, well, now I have to teach myself. Right, because if I'm not being taught by my teacher, I'm gonna have to teach myself. I gotta know something. So I'm gonna have to teach myself then. If I can't get my teachings in my house, I might have to go outside the damn house and teach myself something. So that's when I run into the streets. That's when I run into society. Start, coming in contact with certain people. Start putting myself around people that are so-called men to me. You know, men that don't let nobody step on them. You know, they forcing their will on other people. They got a lot of bras around. You know, they doing their thing. They getting money. They doing their shit. And the more I'm around that, the more I come immune to it. Then I start to become like the men I see. You know, like the men I'm around. Right? Then you start to produce the mindset of these men that you are around. You start to produce the mindset that I am a man, I am more stronger, I am more powerful. So there's nothing more powerful than me. Right? A woman is not more powerful than me. I'm the most powerful. I give life. It's a man's world. All right? That's the mindset you start to gain. But in all honesty, you're not gaining anything at all. You're just gaining ignorance. Right? So as you have gone outside of the house and going into society, letting society teach you about who you are as a man, you're growing more ignorance. Because now you think that everything in society is here to submit to you because of who you are as a man. But not realizing that you are here to teach about what is around you. You are here to teach. You know what I mean? I told you like this. It's not a man that don't have the materialistic earnings. That's not what's embarrassing as a man. What's embarrassing as a man is not knowing anything. That's more embarrassing as a man, not knowing anything. Because if you think on essence, if we know age ain't real, but if you are a 50-year-old man, right? And me being in my 20s, I come up to you and ask you, right? I ask you, why do we have a son, right? And you respond with, okay, that's just what God put here. Like, okay, God put that here, but why did he put the son here though? Right? Because we think in the essence, oh, he divided darkness from light, so he gave light to shine over the earth. Okay, but why did he do that though? Right? He ain't gonna know the, like, how atom and all. I've already explained this a couple of energy cycles, right? So he ain't gonna understand the whole creation of why, we gave the planet the sun. He just gonna know what he was told. All right, he ain't gonna know the true cosmic history of what we have done on the planet. See, in essence, that's embarrassing because you, as a man, you being a power, you are supposed to know those things. You are supposed to know it. And I'm not saying in a sense to where other people shouldn't be teaching you, like, don't listen to other motherfuckers. I'm not saying that. But you as a man, you are supposed to know something. Right? You got men in relationships with women and they don't teach the women anything because they don't know anything. Right? I said this in my last video. Right? In my last lesson. A woman knows that the man is the teacher. This is why she looks to you in every essence, because she knows you are the teacher. That's why when you and your girl be sitting down watching sports, she always be like, "Babe, what's that? Babe, what's that? Babe, what's that? What's that called? Oh, that's a rebound. Why they call it?" Right. That's why she looked towards you, because she know you are the fucking teacher, Nick. That right. You never even paid attention. Right. That's why she looked to you, because she knows you are the teacher. She knows that you are here to teach her. That's why she looks at you the way she looks at you, right? And then, like I said, they have lowered the frequency of our goddesses, of our first creators, right? They have lowered the frequency of our women to where they don't even ask the God to teach them anything. Some of them don't, but then you have some that do, because they haven't realized. Right, that's why you do have some women out here that be like, yeah, it's not even necessarily the money I want from the man. I want him to teach me, right? And certain women won't be able to find a man like that that can teach them, because a lot of niggas ain't willing to know, is not willing to find out anything about themselves. Because think about it, if a woman be like, nah, it ain't the money I necessarily want from you. I just want you to be the one that teach me about something. That nigga gonna be like, damn, I mean, I got the money. Nah, I want you to teach me. See, that's gonna make them uncomfortable. Cause if it's the money, that's easy. That don't ain't no knowledge in that. It's just all right, money. Everybody gets money. That's easy to get. But if I am if I'm one of the goddesses and I tell you I want you to provide me with knowledge and wisdom of who I am and where I come from, that's gonna put that man in a state to where he's gonna become very confused, because he's gonna be like, damn, I gotta start knowing something, right? I gotta start knowing some shit, right? So she asks you certain shit she know or she don't know, but she asking you and you can't answer nothing. You don't know nothing. That's embarrassing. You as the man, you are supposed to know things. You are supposed to know. That's walking in your divinity as a God by teaching. I'm walking in my divinity by teaching. I'm doing exactly what I'm here to do. I got to do this, and the ancestors also want me to start rapping, right? So I got to teach through rapping now. I got to bring all that into play, right? But I'm already walking in my divinity as a man. I'm being a real man because I'm teaching. I understand my power. Young. I'm a young man, young nigga. Only 21. The age is not real, but I'm young. And I have a lot of power and I have a lot of wisdom. So I check every status when it comes to me being what you call a high value man, because I know things. And I remember a lot of things about myself. You feel me? You as a man, you have to know things and you have to remember things. You have to teach, man. You can't be a man out here not knowing shit. That's embarrassing. Okay, yeah, you know about sports, nigga, but what you know past sports though? Right. Okay, you know about niggas making jump shots. All right, he just made a three. Okay, he just got a rebound, or he just got a block, or he just got fouled, or he just dunked on the nigga. All right, you know that, but what else do you know though? See, that's the thing. You wouldn't be able to answer. You wouldn't know nothing else. See, the woman, she looking at you like, nigga, what can you teach me? What can you teach? What can you teach me? What do you know? Is it anything you know? No. And then you fuck around and bring another child into this world and don't teach him shit or teach her shit because you don't know anything about yourself. This is another reason why you shall be careful with who you are sharing your penis with. Because we know what the penis is there for. It's there to create life. The penis contributes to life being created. You have the vagina, the portal, and then you have the penis, the sacral chakra. Your penis is an element of matter. This matter goes off of solids, liquids, gases. Right? So you are made of a solid, liquid, gas, but and a plasma energy. Plasma is the highest state of matter. That is when all atomic molecules basically forming a faster, consistent rhythm of vibration. Um, so you having your penis, which is an elemental being, you have to understand the power of the penis. You have to understand that it's not just here to be fucked with and all sucked on. It's here to 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 contribute to the planet because you being that masculine energy, you being that fire, you are here to contribute to the planet. Right? That's what you are. You are here to contribute to the planet. You are not here just to release the life force in you just because you feel like it. You are here to teach and enlighten and enforce your people and enforce knowledge onto your people. Empower your people. That's what you are here to do as a God, as a man. There's nobody is more intelligent than who you are as a God. No human being, right? None of these human beings around here, they are not more intelligent than you are, and they never will be. You are the most intelligent being on the planet. I told you, the man, we are the most intelligent and we are the most creative beings. The female, yes, they are the first creator, so they are the most creative of all because they create us to be the way we are. But we take creativity to a whole new level as a man because we can be creative in levels that is like damn. Like how the fuck you think? Right. We are creative sexually, right? Playfully, we are creative. Art artistically, we are creative in all levels because that's who we are as gods, as men, being the ones that have the power. That's who we are. And when you even if you ain't even tapped into your divinity, a lot of us tap into that creativity and we ain't even aware of where it's coming from and why it's coming from us, right? Just out of nowhere, we could be in a situation where we trying to do something and some kind of our mind like, no, you really could do it like, ooh, you're like, damn, that makes us different. You fuck around, do it, everything right. That's who you are as a God. You are the creator. You are a creative being. You are powerful. You just have to understand your power. Understand your power. So you are the teacher. You are the teacher. You are the one that's supposed to teach. You are the one that is supposed to speak wisdom and enlightenment into your people and onto your woman, onto your goddess. So she created you to protect her, provide, and teach. So she's going to look to you to protect, provide, and teach. Right? And you are also the protector of the planet. You are supposed to protect the planet. This is why you gave the planet a sun. That's why you put the sun in the sky, because you are as above. So as you being above in the sky, your fire shall shine down onto the planet to protect the planet. Because what can fire do? Fire can burn. But fire is a soul. Fire is masculine. So by you being in the sky, being above with the fire, with the sun, you are giving the planet knowledge and the protection that it needs. Because you right there. So you got nature down here, then you got fire up there in the sky. So you are protect. So you watching over basically. You watching, you make sure everything right. You the protector. That's who you are as a God. That's who you are. You're supposed to protect. You got a lot of men out here that will not protect. Right? And they don't even know what to protect. Okay, I'm going to protect my woman. Yes, you're supposed to do that for sure. Don't let nobody, disrespect your woman. Hell no, don't ever do that. But in the essence, motherfucker be like, oh, okay, I'm going to protect my woman, but they don't know what else to protect. They don't know that the planet shall be protected too. Right? This is why we have to step more in our divinities as assassins. Stepping more into your divinity as an assassin will allow you to understand who you are as a protector, as a god, as a man. Because then we get into the spiritual essence of protection. So in the essence, you see somebody on the street building something, put more concrete on your land, and you fuck around and get riled up and fuck around and knock his ass out, because you understand the whole essence of the planet and how the planet as a whole is feminine energy. So you are here to protect it and keep that feminine energy safe. You feel what I'm saying? See, that's the state of being a protector that a lot of men wouldn't get. They'd think that's some corny weak shit. Like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. Right. Because you don't know who you are, you don't know your power. You feel me? That make a lot of sense. Anciently, the men, us, the gods, anciently, we always protected the planet. We would. Why you think we fought against the oppressors? Because we were protecting the planet. We were stepping in our divinities as gods. We wasn't sitting around and letting them motherfuckers hurt. Hell nah. We definitely ain't about to let you touch our women. Hell nah. We gonna protect our planet and our women. We gonna protect everything that needs to be protected on the ram. We ain't about to let you do nothing to us, nigga. And ain't nothing easy, nigga. It's gonna be straight war around this bitch. And that's exactly what it was. But now we came to the state to where motherfuckers don't want to protect no more. Motherfuckers do not want to protect. You get some niggas out here that'll be with a female and won't even protect her. Oh, she just a thought. I don't know, fuck that bitch. She just a thought. I ain't about to protect her. Nigga, what you mean? I don't give a fuck if she is a thought. Nigga, you still supposed to protect her. I don't give a fuck how many dicks she done had in her, nigga. I don't give a fuck. She's still a woman, nigga, and you supposed to protect her, motherfucker. You a whole ass nigga for okay shit. I don't give a fuck if she a thought, nigga. Still protect her. Cause if a nigga fuck around and walk up like, you a thought, you a bitch, nigga, I'm still gonna go across your shit. Even though I know she may be out here on that, I'ma still go across your shit cause nigga, you disrespecting her, nigga. You disrespecting that goddess, nigga. You on some bullshit. You came at her dead wrong, nigga. That shit ain't cool. Alright, and then I'm in a relationship with a nigga. I'm definitely not about to allow you to do hell nah. You on some stupid shit. Nah. Nigga, I gotta grow across your shit, nigga. I gotta check that chin. But a lot of niggas, nah, I ain't about she a thought. See, nigga, your ass goofy. You goofy as a motherfucker. You supposed to protect. You supposed to protect your woman, man. You supposed to make sure that she is comfortable, that she is looked after, that she is cared for. That is what you are supposed to do as a guy. But it makes it more sweet when your woman is allowing you to protect. Because you have some women out here that don't allow their man to protect even when they want to be the protectors. Because you get some men that'll react to another man disrespecting a woman, react in a way that's not very as peaceful any other ways, and you get a woman that'll get mad because he reacted in a certain way that wasn't the way she wanted him to react. Well, he is the protector. If a man if a man is disrespecting someone I'm with, I am supposed to protect you by letting his ass know, nigga, you ain't finna get that shit off. I'm supposed to do that. You can't get mad at me because I'm motherfucking doing what I'm supposed to be doing as a man. You can't get mad at me for that. You get mad at me, then you ain't in your right divinity as a woman. Because if you knew who you was and your whole sense as the divine creator and knew what you created me to be, you wouldn't say shit. You would just sit back and let me whoop his ass. And wouldn't say shit, wouldn't grab me, none of that shit. You would just let me do what the fuck I gotta do and we get the fuck on. But since you don't know who you are, in a sense, you think I'm crazy. Like I'm losing my motherfucking mind. Right? So you being a protector as a man, you are responsible for making sure that your woman is in good hands. That's what you are responsible for. You have to make her feel protected, make her feel warm, make her feel cared for, make her feel loved. And your protection brings love. Because as a woman sees that you are protecting her, she sees that you are a carer, that you care for her. That's what women are, real women are attracted to the way that you protect them. Right? That's why you hear a lot of women say they get turned on by a man protecting them. Yes, because they understand that protection brings love. So a lot of niggas be like, man, nigga touch you, I'm gonna kill him. Right. That's something that will make a woman grow more attached to you. Cause if this nigga is willing to kill somebody over me, this nigga really love me. Right. Right. He really love you. And that's something that you are supposed to be. You are supposed to be the protector. You are supposed to protect. Protection is you. You are protection. You are that fire. You are that electricity, that air, that earth. So you all the protection, all that power, all that leading is inside of you. That's all in you. You just have to realize it. You are the provider. You are supposed to provide. Now, anciently we never had money, so we provided in a lot of different ways. We provided in a sense of respecting the goddess of who she was as our creator, as creating us, and provided in a sense of teaching her back, teaching her why we are the way we are, basically. So it's like I give you something and I'ma do my part and give you back what you gave me in return. And I'm gonna give you what you gave me by teaching you what you have given to me. You feel what I'm saying? We provided with, like I said, protection. That's what we provided with, because the land was ours. Well, the land is still ours. Don't get it twisted. The land, this is our land, right? So the land is ours. So it was never no such thing as we needed houses and cars and all. No, it was never that. All right, it was never that. We had, we used horses. We created horses. Horses was our transportation. Right, and then we had other ways we transported too, but horses would be like our cars then. Right, so you never needed no car. A car is unnatural to the planet. You gotta understand why a car would be unnatural to the planet. We never had houses because a house is not something that we created. It closes us from our true divinity, which is nature. We are nature, and nature is us. So if I am in a house, then I am closed off from everything that connects to me, right? So we were in nature. Um, so we as the gods, we provided with respect, teaching, and protecting the planet. That was what we provided with, right? Providing is not necessarily just about the materialistic essence. You have to provide at every essence. At every essence, you have to provide. Okay, I gotta provide you with knowledge. I gotta provide you with protection. That's why I gotta provide you with. If I'm not providing none of that, then that just leaves me with the money to provide you with. Right. So that I just got one thing to provide you with, just one thing. But I can't provide you with anything else because I don't know anything else. All right. I have nothing else to provide you with. We get a lot of people in the world that like to make the man out to be the worst person in the world, make the man like they are heathens in a sense, right? Like man, a nigga, you know how females be, a nigga ain't shit, all that old shit. You know, try to make us like we just the worst people in the world. I mean, I look at it like this: if you tell us we ain't shit, then how do you expect us to be something for you to love if you keep telling us we ain't shit? Right? Because you got to understand the power of spell casting. If you keep telling yourself something, or if you keep telling other people, or if you just thinking things, it's going to cast out onto the planet. It's going to be casted out onto the planet. That's spell casting. How powerful you are. Right? You can say something and it can be casted out onto the planet. So if you saying niggas ain't shit, niggas ain't shit, niggas ain't shit, and that's what you are attracting into your life, then why are you upset? That's what you are pitting out. So that's basically what you that's basically or is basically what you want. You want a nigga that ain't shit because that's what you casting out. But then when you see a man that is about something, you don't want that because they not the way that you want them to be. All right. As you know, that be other things. You know, a lot of people always trying to pit us down. You know, make us out to be monsters and like we are bad people. But I mean, a lot of that is just by what other people saying. You got a lot of real gods out here as well. Like you know, I'm talking about the essence of man having the power, but you do have a lot of men out here that are about something. You do, but they're hidden. They are underneath, right? There are people you probably never heard of before, right? And in the world we are in now, they hide real men, real men that are about something. They hide them, right? They hide these real men, and they allow these little, you could say, boys that are trying to be men. They allow them to be shown to the public, but the real men are hidden. All right. So in the essence, you a woman and you are talk about niggas that ain't shit, yeah, because you talking about a boy. You're not talking about a man. A man will always be about something. A boy will not be about anything because it's a boy. It's something that has not grown into a man yet. See, you got a lot of you got a lot of motherfuckers out here that got beards, mustaches, but they not real men though. They don't have the mindset of a man. They don't know who they are. They don't know their divinities. They're still boys. They're not men. A real man is a man that is a teacher. A real man is a man that want to lift up his brothers, right? The niggas that's sitting down and ain't standing for nothing. That's a man. Teaching them like, hey man, this is who we is as man. We rule. That's being a man. That's something your son could look up to and be like, man, that's my father. That's that's who gave me life. That's who I'm raised by. Right. Not just, oh, I got the money, I got the bras, and I'm woo woo. No. That's why I said being a man, it comes with a lot of enlightenment. It comes with a lot of things you have to grow on. It comes with a lot. A real woman is gonna accept a man that knows who he is and knows where he come from and knows the science of who he is and where he come from. That's what a real woman is going to respect, and she is going to value that. She is going to never allow herself to even think past what you is. She's gonna never allow herself to disrespect you because she understands that you are the one that's supposed to teach her against ignorance. So she is never going to be ignorant towards you. Right? She is going to only respect you and shower you with nothing but love and encouragement into being the teacher that you are. That is what she is going to do. When you are in your right divinity now. If you are not in that divinity, she ain't gonna do none of that shit for you. She ain't gonna look at you as anything. She gonna treat you like you are nobody. That's what she gonna do. And then on the essence, a lot of us men don't know what it takes to be a man. We think a man that is very masculine and very masculine and in his masculine frame, that's a man. But a real man is not a man that's always in his masculine. Because a real man would understand the definition of duality, good and bad. So if I'm a real man, then I will understand that I have to balance myself. I can't always be masculine. I always have to have balance. So I can balance my feminine side by getting in nature, connecting with nature, connecting with the trees, right? Doing things that would be considered feminine. No, not doing no weird shit. No, but I'm saying in the essence of getting in nature, grounding yourself back in where you come from. Right? Balancing yourself. Everything comes with balance. So you can't be one way over the other. You have to have balance. Everything is duality. It's duality in all things. Yes, it is. It's duality in all things. It's always going to be a good and it's always going to be a bad. Because that's just how the life goes. But a lot of things that appear to be bad is not always bad. And a lot of things that appear to be good is not always good. So it's up to you to decipher what's good and what's bad. Right? So only you got to realize, okay, yes, me balancing my feminine side would be good for me, right? Because it's gonna allow me to not be so fucking, you know what I mean? All the energy cycle, I gotta balance that out. Cause after a while, motherfucker be like, damn, yo ass, right? Why you always look like that, damn nigga? Right? You ain't always gotta look like that, nigga. Balance yourself out, right? But motherfuckers don't be want to be like that because they feel like if they be like that, then they weak. Nah, that's just what society has told you. Society has programmed your mind to be in that way, nigga. You don't need to be that way. You can be balanced. You don't have to be one type of way. You don't have to do that. I'm here to tell you that, nigga. You don't have to do that. Cause even me, I had a point to where I was too much of my masculine. I had to balance my shit out. I was getting, and the energy I was feeling was not necessarily an energy that I didn't really, I ain't gonna say I didn't like being in it, but it was toxic in a way. So I'm like, I need to balance my shit out, right? I had to balance my shit out. So you gotta balance yourself. You gotta understand the good and the bad in you. You have to balance that out. All right, you gotta balance that out because it's needed. Everything comes with balance. You have a lot of power inside of you. You are the enforcer. You are that will. You are that truth as a man. The provider, the protector, the teacher. That's who you are. That's what you are here to do. What I'm here to do is to teach, but I have to know how to teach though. I have to know the teachings that I come from. I have to know it. Right? Because you could be a teacher, but you don't know where there is to teach. So you have to know where there is to teach. Right? Because like I said, all knowledge ain't good knowledge. So you got a lot of niggas out here that try to be on some real shit and try to teach you something, but they not teaching you nothing though. They teaching you some physical shit. They ain't teach you anything that's cosmic though. You know? Okay, yeah, nigga, you just taught me something, but you ain't teaching me nothing that I ain't heard before. Right. I didn't heard that before. Nigga, teach me something that's gonna blow my motherfucking mind, that's gonna make me think about life more. Something that's gonna make me damn near wanna fuck around, go meditate. Nigga, teach me something like that. Don't teach me something that I've already heard and or something that every nigga say. Right. Teach me something different. Alright, so that's why I said not all knowledge is good knowledge. Not all knowledge is true. Alright? Not all knowledge is true. Some knowledge is some bullshit. They keep your mind fucked up. So you gotta learn. You have to learn all the categories of you as a man. You have to learn them, and you have to learn how to walk in those categories of you as a man. You have to learn that. You have to learn it. You have to have maturity. Maturity is the major is the major mandatory thing that plays a part in being a man, being a real man. You gotta have maturity, right? Now, like I said, it's always good and bad. It's always duality. So it is energy cycles where you can play around a little bit, have a little fun, but it's always gonna have to be maturity in that. You have some men out here that are very mature, right? And that know how to balance out their maturity. Then you have some men that are too mature and don't know how to have fun with their maturity. Don't know how to balance themselves out. And then you got motherfuckers that's immature, right? You got motherfuckers that's immature. Then you got motherfuckers that are very immature, to where there's no maturity inside of them, to where their mind is always thinking on the immature scale. Everything is just playing around. Nothing is serious. Nothing is, you know, nothing is, oh, I need to take care of this, take care of this. Nothing is like that, right? And those are the men that you look at as the clowns. You call them the clowns, and call them the men that are weak, that are not about anything because of the way they are acting. But a lot of men choose to be immature. A lot of men choose to be immature because they don't wanna teach anything. They don't wanna gain any knowledge of anything. Right? Because being immature is not always about you just being a motherfucker that like clowning around, you know, doing bullshit. You could be a man that's very masculine. You could be a man that's very masculine, but you could be immature. You could be immature to yourself, right? Because you could be all on that master, and I'm trying to teach you something. You like, nigga, I don't want to hear that. You immature. Because if you are a real man, you will want to listen to me. You be like, yeah, nigga, yeah, go ahead, let me listen. Yeah, nigga, you speak right, but you choosing to be immature, so you don't want to listen to me. Now, a man that is mature, a man is gonna listen to another man when they try to teach him something, even if it's some bullshit they teaching them. They still gonna listen because they have the maturity in listening to what other people saying. They are not just hooking, oh nigga, fuck out here. No, they ain't like that. They gonna, oh yeah, I'ma listen. Like, man, what that nigga said, it was some bullshit, but I still listen though. I'm not gonna disrespect him as a man by man. Oh, you on some bullshit? You don't know what the fuck you talk about. Right? I ain't gonna do that to him. I'ma still listen because that's just the maturity I have. I'ma still listen, and I hope eventually he gains some real information to come back and teach me with next energy cycle or teach somebody else. Hopefully, I'm not about to make it like he just a dumb motherfucker that don't know nothing. I'm just, I'ma listen, even though if I know what he's saying ain't right, I'm still listening. Period. I'm still listening. Or if what he's saying is right and I don't know it yet, I'm not gonna be ignorant or immature to the fact like, oh man, that nigga know, get jealous. Nah, I'm like, hey, he was here to tell me what I need to know. Boom, move on. You feel me? That's basically how it is. How it go. So you have to. So you have to. You have to. You have to. Like I said, you have to understand all the categories of being a man. Being that powerful, being that you are, being the enforcer, being the one that is here to teach. Teach about the elemental values of the planet and why the planet is the way it is. That's what you are here to do. You have to remember that. You have to walk in that type of energy. You have to. That's something you have to do. That's what you're here for. That's why you be seeing a lot of motherfuckers out here on YouTube teaching. Right? A lot of guys out here teaching, and you be watching them like, damn, how they know all this shit? Because they remember they teachings. Like I remember, they remember. They ain't just getting on the internet saying some shit. They remember, and they walking in their divinities. They know that they are here to teach. Right? That's a responsibility you have as a man. Being a teacher, a protector, a provider. That's a responsibility. Right? That's why you get motherfuckers that's down here and ain't did shit with their life and shit because they didn't take responsibility of what they really here to do. You have a responsibility. You have a major responsibility. You are held accountable for not doing what you did or doing what you have done. You have responsibility. You are going to be held accountable. Right? You are responsible. So if I was to stop teaching and going back to doing the shit I was doing before, then I would be immature to myself. And I would be held accountable for me doing what I did. And I would have to take responsibility in what I did. And I would have to own up to that, and I would have to face the music of that. One day, cosmically and all that. I would have to be held accountable and take responsibility of what I did because I know a lot. I remember who I am. See, that's another thing. When it comes to the cosmos, you're not gonna be judged off of, like other guys have already talked about. You ain't gonna be judged off the food you ate. You ain't even necessarily gonna be judged off of what you have said to people. Not all the things you have done to people you gonna be judged for. You gonna be judged by what you didn't do. Far as the teaching scale. So all the gods and goddesses in the cosmos, they all watching what you doing. They know what you doing. So it's like they just sitting watch. It's like we up there watching you, like, oh, this nigga ain't damn, or God ain't damn. We watching like damn. All right, we ain't gonna. Age ain't real, so we gonna damn. They fuck around, and pass away. Then you go back up there. Then the fuck you. Damn, I forgot my bad guy. Damn, I mean, you know what you was supposed to do. You gonna have to be held accountable. It ain't gonna be a sense of where we judge you. We gonna have to look at you like, hey man, you didn't do what you went down there to do. You didn't do nothing. Or a goddess, you didn't do what you was down there to do. You had a responsibility. You were there to teach and protect and provide. You didn't do that. So therefore, we have to make you understand what you did wrong. So therefore, you need to stay your ass in the cosmos and learn a little bit more. Or we could make your ass go right back. In a sense. But me, I would have you just stay in the cosmos so you can learn a little more. Learn a little more about understanding what you are to do. Cause me, I'm a ascending master. Right? So me being an ascending master, that means that I am a master at ascension. So I know how to ascend at every level of as opposed to spirituality. Right? So for me, I woke up quickly. Right? I did, like I said this before, I did one meditation and I snapped out this shit. Right? And since then I took responsibility for being who I am, being a teacher. Being the one that is supposed to teach. Ever since then I already knew the role of my responsibility to where I'm doing what I'm doing now. Alright? I'm responsible for what I'm doing. But I'm morally responsible also for teaching you the right shit. Cause if I'm teaching you some bullshit, then I'm gonna be held accountable for that. Cause I'm not teaching you what you need to be taught. I got to teach you something real. I have to teach you about who you are in all essence. I have to get you to understand. That's why I pride myself on teaching. That's who I naturally am. I'm a teacher. More importantly, I am here to teach at all different levels. I don't just have to teach by telling you something. I can teach in ways of showing you something. Alright? I can teach, like I said, I gotta start making music and shit, so I can teach in the sense of rapping to you, right? But rapping a sense of art and intelligence to you, to your ears, right? So now I'm speaking to you in a sense like this where it's hit you, but if I'm on the music essence that I'm already manifested into your mind. You feel what I'm saying? So if I'm speaking like this, that's just maybe just be hitting your body, but on the music level, I'm in your mind, so you can't, you just get me. You feel me? Hear what I'm telling you. So hold on real quick. But you you who you are as a man, you who you are as a man, you have that responsibility of teaching. That is your true, honest responsibility. Us as men, us as men, us as men, we know that we have something in us, or we need something to provide, but we find other ways to provide. And these other ways that we find ways to provide is not really providing, right? Because we try to do something on a career level, like a lot of niggas always go to rapping and shit, and a lot of niggas ain't can't rap, and a lot of niggas don't understand that they ain't here to rap, you right? But they still go their route because they think that's the way to do something with yourself. But don't even understand is all you need to do is just teach. That like this all I gotta do. This all you have to do is just teach and remember where you come from, right? But you get a lot of men wouldn't that wouldn't be able to just do that, and that's it because they want something more, right? And they gotta have some money, nice cars, bras, and all that shit. They can't just really just be teaching some real shit like this and that just be it. No, they can't do that. They don't want to do that because they don't have that. They don't have that understanding of knowing where they come from and knowing that this is what they came down here to do. Like I've been saying, you feel me? So You as a man, you are very powerful. You are very magical. You are very intelligent. You just have to remember that. You have to remember that intelligence. You have to remember that power that is within you. And once you remember that power within you and remember where you come from and remember who you are and what your divinity is, you will be able to share that with the planet. Because a man that knows a man that knows who he is a man that cannot be looked down upon. You can't look down upon a man that knows who he is. No matter if he don't have a lot of money in the world, but if he know who he is, you can't look down upon him because he knows things. He knows what's real and he know what ain't real. So you can't look down upon him. You cannot disrespect or eradicate his intelligence and his knowledge. You can't do that because he knows and he knows who he is. If you know things about yourself and you remember, I can't look down upon you, you can't look down upon me. Because we know. What? So you have to understand who you are, walk in that divinity, understand why you lead, understand why you are as above. Um, and realize that God power in you, and understand why you are God and why the feminine energy created you. You have to understand all those essence of you. Um, but I'm probably about to go ahead and get off here. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Share this video with anybody you know to teach them, enlighten them, whether your family, your friends, or a loved one, anybody you know. Make sure to tap in with yourself, cleanse yourself, cleanse your chakras. Uh, Tap in with the heart of nature because you are nature, nature is you. You are connected to everything around you. You are an electrical magnetic being. You are electricity. Your soul charges everything around you because you created everything around you. So you are charging what you are. Um, Remember the power within you. You are self-law master in reason. Um, in thought because your thoughts create law and reason. Um, Remember who you are. Remember what's around you. Peace to the gods, peace to the ancestors, peace to the planet as a whole. Without being said, this is Thought Law, Growth and Reason. I love y'all, and I mean that sincerely. And I would like to tell you respectfully, Ashe.